comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Let us round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. The drive impact doesn't get them the punish counter, but it's still good. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. All right, what's coming up next? The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean, and the throw ends the round. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Connects with medium kick. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Luminous dive kick to throw him off. Rushes that off and keeps going. But this is gonna be bad news. They were expecting that drive impact. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Super clutch corner spin. Scrap hits a good spot to use the super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 1 just put them cross-up attack. Quick breather. Drink level 4. Were they baiting them into that? Yes, sir. More damage, please. Oh, here we go. The next touch may decide this round. Winner's gotta do better than that. A jump and whip. Flatlines up. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Jump! Reads the jump in perfectly. Brushes that off and keeps going. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Boots him and takes a swing. The jump in is denied. Back into the drive and that misses. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Player 1 can't use drive anymore. Okay, here we go. Oh my, the throw tech. Oh, the throw connects. Pokes with the kick. Both sides getting wet. Pumps the brakes on the impact. This can lead to some big damage. Oh, here, will the super art do anything? Taking jump. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it.
What's wrong? Get up!
Take that gourd away. He's maxed out. Do they set up with the jump in? Ugh, take a seat. Drive impact. Player 1 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fire. Hits them with a stop and block. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Just out of range for that throw. Player 1 has the life lead. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Oh! Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. All right, it takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 1 must be feeling good after that super, but they gotta keep on the gas. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Taking stock. Player 2 chases them down. Hits them for the stun. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Throws out a projectile. Throws them to negate the block. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 will look to apply. Hits them with a stop and vibe. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish count.
Come on. It's time
Level
to
3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Using the super can open up huge chances for you. This is gonna be bad news. Player 1 uses the gauge for a super art. The big flex. The broken jaw. Shoryuken!
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 1 goes to the air. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Their space. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Player 1 can't use all age with the rush. What a finish! Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Barely blocks the jump in. Dashes up. Throws him. What's next? We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? What are they thinking here? Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. There's a corner switch. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Life lead opens up. Opt for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Drop tap to close it. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Nice cross-up. Player 2 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. They may be planning to spend their drive gauge here. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Super clutch corner switch. Oh, says no to the impact. Drink level maxed out. This party's getting crazy. Smart play with the throw. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Blocks it. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 in dire straits ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this? Hanging by a thread. Just need one final push. Can they create an opportunity for themselves? Burnout activates. A jump in? One player, this can lead to some big damage. Crowns them from a flatline zone. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters.
Great match. Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Let us begin. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to bait him with the projectile. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Throws him down. Knockdown. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Holds out with the block. Comes down to the wire. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Strings it takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 1 turned this right around with that super. Can they turn this gauge advantage into something? In a dire situation. Gets him. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage? Oh! Picture perfect punish counter. Lifts them with the wrong pawn. Connects with the renverse to boost their metal level. Zones with the fireball. Blocks the impact. Player 2 has a slight life lead. Jumps up. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Hits them with a stop and pop. Were they baiting them into that? Uses the gauge for a super art. Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this? Both fighters gotta roll up those sleeves. KO! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Checks with the projectile. No good up high. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Ooh, what's this? There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. The combo's there. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Checks him with the projectile. The super armor. Oh! Picture perfect punish counter. Knockdown. Player 2, the big play does it. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Still very early in the round. Okay, they trade hits. Both fighters having a full super art gauge means positioning is critical here. Jump! Renverse. The hit throw connects. What'll happen here? Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Connects with the renverse to boost their metal level. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Blocks the impact. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Gets the jump in. Drops him hard. KO! Player 2 brings it home.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Gets a good read on their opponent. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Nails the anti-air. Fires off an overdrive bar. Adding that to the mix will change the pace of the match and keep the opponent on their toes. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Takes the check. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 creates a good... just goes for it at this range. Goes for the level 2 super eraser. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 2 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. The exchange blows. Sticks the combo. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Is this early super gonna change things? What'll happen here? Player 1 needs to use the rising uppercut. Hits him with a stop and pop. Digs in deep to get that drive impact. Player 2 has an empty drive, uses the gauge for a super art. What now? Impact squashed. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Can they create finds the target. Nice fireball. Solid anti-air. Both avoiding the one, pumps the brakes on the impact. Only a little bit of drive and flinch it. Closing moment. What a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was going to happen.
Luke.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Plenty of life left in both fighters, but a big difference in drive. How can they use this to their advantage? Trips them up. Checks with the projectile. Parries the projectile. What are they thinking here? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Definitely answers the air attack. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Ends the round with a punish counter. Living in the opponent's head rent-free right now. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. What's the next move? Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How will they utilize this? Sets it up. Goes for the Shin Shoryuken. They're willing to go all in here.
What's wrong? Get up.
Player 2 has the chance to win the round if it's in there. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Opens with a fireball. The last round. It's now or never. Zones with the fireball. Player 2 got smothered. But what now? We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. A quick breather. Jumps up, connects with the throw. Player 1 links it. Getting up close and personal. Player 2 is on the brink. Gotta do better than that. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge. Anti-air in the clutch. Throws that off. Puts a bit of stank on that with an overdrive arc. Oh, the throw connects. Scuffle. Both sides getting ready. Gets into perfect fireball range. What are they gonna do? Pumps the brakes on the impact. Shakes things up with the fireball. Fireball pressure. Trying to wear down the opponent. The drive impact doesn't work. What huge chance after that wall splat. Throws them. What now? A real wall splat into the guard break. It is over. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Rising uppercut. Good parry here to try and make something happen. What are these fighters thinking now? Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. All right. Opts for the throw. Hold your breath. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Strings it all together. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Knockdown. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes for the jump in to start the round. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. All right, what's coming up next? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Not close enough, but brushes that off and keeps going. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Max bends the meter, hoping for a good return. The Pale Rider hits. Now they've got him trapped. How are they going to get out?
Yo, you good?
Oh, what springs forward with the drive rush. Do they have enough drive gauge? Oh, what's this? Experiencing burnout. Player 1 needs to use their SA gauge to their advantage while critical. What's gonna happen? The big flex. The broken jaw. Shin Shoryuken.
This is the path I have chosen.
Jump drops them from the air. One chance here may end this match. Keeps them out. Oh, what the projectile hits. Fantastic positioning on Sho during that round. Player 2.
Comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Let us begin. Results. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Goes for the fireball. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Throw whips. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Can't tech the throw? All right, what's coming up next? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. That drive impact is blocked. Both fighters are trying to decide the next move. Were they baiting them into that? Adds on a bit extra to that. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? They're backed up into the corner. Scrapping it up. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this? And it's just enough. Solid read on the bars. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Maintains composure and pushes out of the... Oh! Picture perfect punish counter. Sticks the combo. Whips the throw. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. In a dire situation, they can't afford... Hold your breath. Digs in deep to get that drive in there. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the Mistake. Blocks it just in time. They must have anticipated a super art coming. Shoots off a fireball up close. Sakuhado. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Going in. Digs in deep to get that drive impact. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The burnout activates. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Oh, yo, raw super here. uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player one, yo! Critical art now? This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Flatline zone. Player two is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Zones with the fireball. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. You're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Gets a good read on their opponent. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Got a ton of damage off that opening. Can they do it again? Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Life lead opens up. Medium decay? Oh. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player two did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Big opportunity now in this corner. Breaks the block with a throw. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Going in? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this. Just goes for it at this range. Bans all three bars to give him one up like hardest lockdown. Take a sip. A quick breather. Hits the overthrow out of the tunnel. No escaping that. Player two took no time to finish that fight.
A new challenger.
Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
Let us begin. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop them. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Great work finding the opening. Gets some. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Shoots off a fireball up close. Both hits him with a stopping bomb. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Looking for a chance. Smart play with the throw. But ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Looking to impress with this super. Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move! That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Will we see our fighters fill each other out or just let it fly in this opening round? Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. The drive impact nets them a sweet punishment. Knockdown. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. What are they thinking here? Oh! There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. KO! Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Fireball from very long. What's next here? Got their eye on the air. Grabs them. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Drive rush to keep it going. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. They gotta be careful here because a full drive gauge can erase what life they have left in a flash. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Grabs and throws them away. Uses the gauge for a super art. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 2 has the deck stacked and sneaks in the throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Back dash to start. They're not taking any chances. Jumps. Big throws. Connects with medium kick. Springs forward with the drive rush. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Player 2 needs to take advantage of the change of plans. Medium kick into, what now? Reads the jump in perfectly. Scrambling here to avoid that corner. Amazing! Oh my god, they just choked it up! Tons of space between the fighters and whiffs! They're wide open! Looking to follow up after... Oh! Putting the cherry on top!
Come on. It's time to trade.
Uh-oh! This could really tip the scales! Oh, they saw that they had the game! In with the luminous! Get the sun, they are done! Player 2 made some smart moves there! Great game! It's not over yet! Just believe it's time for that run back! Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Will that drive impact get punished? Still very early in the round. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? What are they thinking here? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Sticks the combo. Knockdown. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Takes a trip. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Opts to create space to start. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Player 2 brushes that off and keeps going. Both fighters have a full suit. This is a good spot to use the super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Burnout activates. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. Boots him and takes a swing. Barely blocks the jump in.
Loser.
Doesn't touch the throw. Player 2 brings it home.
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Let us begin. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Ooh, what's this? Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Very solid corner switch. Oh! Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Knockdown. The throw misses. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Nice cross-up. They can't even get sneezed on here. Player 1 chases them down. They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. Knockdown. Lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues. Heading into KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Great work finding the opening. The jump-in is denied. Grabs him. Super Hearts on deck for both fighters. How the punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. What's the next move? Player 1, there's a wall spot. They can't do anything now. Knockdown and... They must have a game plan here with a critical art on deck, but executing that plan is closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Big throw. Medium kick. Close range projectile. Brush that off. Punish counter on reaction. Vagabond and sends them flying. What are they gonna do? Connects with the throw. Player 2 can't sets up with the jump in. Oh, they sat waiting for this opening. Oh, the drive impact in for a punish. Player 1 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. Drops them from the air. A jump in. Looking for a hole. They're tricky hidden variable. Impact squash. Vagabond edge connect. What's this Shiku Huddle gonna do? They're just gonna go for it with the super. Take a kick goes out of sight. Pumps the brakes on the impact. What? The finishing blow sneaks through. Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Throws him. Changing up the beat with a hidden variable. Brushes that off and keeps going. They break things off to take a quick breather. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. What's the play here? Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Blocks the jump in. Down to the wire. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Taking stock. From up above. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full play. There's an overdrive shorty. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. A clean KO. Nice meter awareness. KO. Player 1 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The jump-in is hit them with a stop and bomb. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Drops it. Hits them with a vagabond edge. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Grabs and throws them away. A quick breather. Oh, says no to the impact. Looking for a chance. Zones with the... Sets up with the jump-in. Vagabond and sends them flying. Player 2 rushes that off and keeps going. Jumps. Vagabond forever. Burnout. That combo finishes it. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with our fireball. The throw whip. Oh, what's this? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Player 2 with a spike drops them. Crowns them from above. Carries them all the way to the corner in one go. Ooh, does them dirty. Spins it all up a super. Not shy one bit about it. Player 1, the drive impact doesn't work. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Clutch, anti-air. Anti-air in the clutch. Player walls flat into the guard break. Flatlines them. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
Comes a new challenger.
It's a mirror match. There's going to be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Let us begin. This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Throws them down. Checks with the projectile. The cross-up connects. Drive reversal to break in. Player 1 with the life lead. The impact gets blocked. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Gets the counter hit throw. Knockdown. Drive rush. Gets in their face. That drive impact is blocked. Gets the jump in. All right, what's coming up next? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or baby? Fires off and Shinku Haga wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Throws them. What's next? Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Still very early in the round. Grabs and throws them away. Burnout activates. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Check reversal. This may turn into a big chance. Shows a medium kick. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Player 1 has the chance to win. Clutch anti-air. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Crashes out the cage right there. Do it to them. Show the people what they came to see, Ryu.
This is the path I have chosen.
Player 2! Can't you add the bit of OD spice? They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Who's gonna take it? They don't have any leeway to make a mistake. No way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. Player 1 comes away with the win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. The jump-in is denied. Player 1 with the life lead. The move whips and they get nailed with the punish counter. But brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Knockdown. Hold your breath. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Player 2 has the meter lead. Shoots off a fireball up close. This is experiencing burnout. Switching to Hadouken. A quick breather. They're both out of drive gauge. Will they press on or wait it out? Jumps. Reads their mind and texts a throw. Player 2 will look. Smart decision there. The chip damage was enough. Player 1 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Immediate jump in. Hits them with a stopping bomb. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Uses the gauge for a super art. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 1 is working with a better gauge. Burnout activates. What'll happen here? Connects with the throw. Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. Low heavy. No! Critical art now? This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. No way. That win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. Player 1 survived that tense mirror match.
a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. All right, first round. What's going to happen? The combo's there. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Tries to bait him with the projectile. The super armor does its job. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Oh, whiffs the throw. They can open up this round big by converting this punish count. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Taking stock. Next hit will end the round. Zanku Hadouken. Experiencing burnout. Going in, KO. Player one hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. That attack landed for a counter hit. Hits him with a stop and pop. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Sticks the combo. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Both fighters planning something? Untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect! We're tied up at 1 round each. Do these two have anything up their sleeves for the final round? Zanku Hado! They were expecting that drive impact. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. This is gonna hurt! Both fighters look to set... Oh my god, they just chumped it up! Excellent block! Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Doing some quick planning? Goes to the air! Brushes that off and keeps going. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Ooh, you never know what's turning it right up with a super! I hope you're not a lightweight because one single hit is enough to ether you! What's next? Raw super art incoming! Do it to them! Show the people what they came to see, you!
What's wrong? Get up!
Player one is mounting a comeback! What else is up their sleeve? Connects with the throw! Both sides, drives and back misses! Cross-up attack! Links it! The brain on this fighter to finish it is over! Player two really had to fight for that one! No shortage of drama! It's not over yet! Best believe it's time for that runback! What an opening statement there! Jump? Barely blocks the jumping! This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Trips them up. Player two has them legit shook in the corner. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Throw whiffs. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Projectile to try and change the situation. Heats it up with a combo into super. Jumps in. Just out of range for that throw. The opening on that impact. Will they take it? Player one will have to fight back here without any drive. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Jumps? Impact finish! It was more than enough. Player two with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Had the radar up and running. Hits them with a stop and pop. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Out of his lane. Player two creates a good... Oh, burnout triggered! Player two has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Confirm on the impact. Not a counter, but they'll take it. Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Taking no prisoners. Player two brings it. home.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
We gotta do this. Come on. Round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Misfire with the drive impact. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Neither of them willing to back off here. Taking stock. This is where things will get interesting as they down to the wire. Not so fast. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Burnout activates. Hold your breath. Smart play with the throw. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the in there. Player 1 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Jumps in, sees it coming and blocks it out. Had the radar up and running. Still very early in the round, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Knockdown. Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow-up? Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Shows the medium kick. Jump. Which way you gonna block? Big blow. Bring in the heat. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. In, rip off. Wow, that's some big time damage there. Their will to win is really being tested here. A quick brief experiencing burnout. Time to reassess the situation. Connects with the throw. Life lead is blocks the drive reversal. Both fighters planning something. Shakes things up with a fireball. This is gonna hurt. Catches out the gauge right there. Shreds them with a critical one. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. The next touch may decide this round. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Waka willing to risk it for the overdrive. They both can this drive bring them back? Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Okay, nobody. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Oh my God, what's gonna happen? Almost out of time. How did they anticipate that jump in? Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Opens with a jump in. Nothing stops this train. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Medium kick into. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Ooh, the drive impact hit for a punish. Excellent burn out, but they may have a plan here. Reads the jump in perfectly. Ooh, does them dirty. Both sides getting ready. Dangerous range here. They're using a fireball before this can lead to some big damage. Quick medium poke. Clutch anti-air. They're recovered. They gotta go. Who'll set the bait at this range? Neither fighter is showing any signs of backing down. They didn't take the throw. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Blocks the impact. Throws a fireball. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. What's the play here? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The combo's there. There's a punish counter. This can lead to adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Holds out with the block. Throws them to negate the block. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Heading into the end game now. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They both showed that they can't squander this punish counter chance. Sticks the combo. Player 2 will look to apply. There's a wall slap. They can't do anything now. Going in. Player 2, burnout activated. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Medium kick hits. Barely blocks the jump in. Both fighters planning something? Looking for a chance. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Jump. Oh my, the throw tech. The throw is denied. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Drives and back misses. This is gonna be bad news. Oh my God. Dashes out the cage right there. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Flatline zone.
How'd I lose?
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Let us begin. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? Difficult situation for a throw. The throw connects for counter hit damage. Trips him up. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player one can't let their drive gauge in. They need to find a way to reset the situation. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. From up above, knockdown. Player two creates a good corner. This stun might mean the end of this round. KO. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Right off the bat, there's no hesitation. They start the offensive by charging forward. Throws them to negate the block. Gets the combo. Jumps. Grabs and throws them away. They gotta press here to take advantage of this drive gap. Blocks it. Breaks the block with a throw. Shows a medium kick. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player one will look to a blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Vertical rolling attack. Get out of here. This is gonna be bad news. Player two dashes out the cage right there. This is a critical moment. Closes it out. That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Let us begin. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking their opponent. Goes air to air to deny them a chance. Goes for the throw. Player two has the life lead. Neither of them willing to back off here. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. What are they thinking here? Misses the drive impact. Player one is just about out of drive after that. From up above. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. Takes the... Will this super art connect? They're barely hanging in there. KO. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Up into the air off the just cool. Which way are you gonna block? Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. A quick breather. Blocks the impact. Looking for a chance. Do they have enough drive gauge? Big throw. Both fighters planning something? Player one experiencing burnout. Going in? Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? The super hits and this looks like it's gonna kill. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Player one has the life advantage. Opts for the throw. Player one has them legit shook in the corner. All right, what's coming up next? Their drive gauge is not filled. How will they start their approach and mount a comeback? At this range, many attacks can connect if you get. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Jumps it, brushes that off, and keeps going. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Not close enough for the throw. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Gets a risky buff in. The engagement here will have a huge effect on the rest of the match.
This is my chance.
Smart play with the throw. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Both fighters in there. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Goes for the jump in to start. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Drop that off. Puts a bit of stank on the super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Slices the gastrointestinal tract. Where are you putting that MD and whooping ass to work? And it is on. There's a drive impact. Put the exclamation point on that with an OD art. What now? Player two has the super turns out. Player one is in a very good spot now. The stun! Is it gonna be over? Player two may be able to pull a fast one, especially with the super art ready. Flatline team. Player one comes away with the win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Hits him with a stopping block. Takes the chance to hurt him. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Overdrive. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Grabs them. That drive impact doesn't get through. The big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. Add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Knockdown. KO. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jumps up. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Grabs them. They just won't stop switching sides. Clint brushes that off and keeps going. Looking to impress with this super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
What's wrong? Get up.
Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can anti-air in the clutch? Connects with the throw. Are we good in there? This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Goes for it all, but just misses. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Player 2, solid anti-air. And whiffs! They're wide open! Player 2 tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack! Okay, here's the whole burnout! Did they mean to do that? Player 1 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can pump some hard. Player 1 is in a very good spot. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Throws them. Shakes things up with a fireball. Amazing! Any solution? It's time to bust this out! Perfect damage calculation, no doubt about it! They are done!
Well fought!
Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while! They really took it down to the wire. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Uses their drive gauge. Connects with the throw. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. What's the play here? Long low attack hit. The comeback's gonna be tough now. Can they do it? Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. The pressure is so intense here. Goes for the low-risk air-to-air. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Checks them with the projectile. Their spacing is so on point, but who's gonna blink first? Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? From upstairs. Both fighters planning something? Manages to block the jump-in attack. Barely blocks the jump-in. Watching each other carefully. Who'll make the first move? Checks with a medium kick. Goes for the jump-in. Player 1 will brush that off and keeps going. Both fighters have a full super meter and whiffs. They're wide open. Scrapping it out. Can this drive bring them back? The low heavy connected? Player 2 survives that tense mirror match.
Comes a new challenger.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
Let us begin. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Jump in finds the mark. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Knockdown. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Side switch with the back throw. Down to the wire. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes with the projectile for the opening shot. Howard hits them with a stopping block. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Oh, what's this? Experiencing burnout. Still slugging it out, looking to impress with this super. Sets it up. Goes for the Shin Shoryuken. They're willing to go all in here.
What's wrong? Get up.
Player 1 just put themselves on equal footing with that super. Nobody blink. One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Ooh, does them dirty. Knockdown and jumps in. Sets up that with a brutal cross-up. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Jumps, all the throw connects. Smart play with the throw. The low kick hits. Loads up a bump. Thinking cap overdrive Shoryuken. Connects with the throw. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Back into the corner. What setup do they? Yo! Critical arc now? Jury's going to a dark place. Kaisen Dakai Raku.
Such a love experience. We're just
Get the plates ready. Oh, what they are done! Player one clinches the win! But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that putback. Jumps, tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Big throw. Player two chases him down. Chucks him with the projectile. Perfect air-to-air. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Trips him up. The throw misses. The jump-in is denied. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. He turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Caught in the cross-up. Taking stock. Holds out with the block. Smart choice to use that attack to do chip damage and get the KO to take the round. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player one can build off this lead, scrapping it out up close. A quick breather. There's the wall splat. They can't do anything now. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Smart play hits them with a stop and pop. Digs in deep to get that driver. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Both fighters connects with the throw. He opts for the critical art. Slices the gastrointestinal tract. Ryu put that team whooping ass to work.
This is the path I have chosen.
Player two can't use any drive boost. Gotta play it safe. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's gonna flatline zone? That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Bumps up. Oh, whiffs the throw. Opts for the throw. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Knockdown. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Fantastic reactions there. Caught in the cross-up. Picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Throws him. What's next? Tries him open with a Shoryuken. Jumps up. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Showing some real tenacity. Player two holding on to that corner advantage. Burnout activates. Ooh, there's a side switch. Throw is denied. What a KO. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
names a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Strikes back with the drive impact. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Oh! Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. There's a corner switch. Trips him up. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? The super armor does its job. Takes a trip. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Adds a little super juice. What a finish. Great lead in the life gauge there. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Checks him with the projectile. Brushes that off and keeps going. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. There's a change of sides. Fantastic awareness. Medium kick hit. What'll happen here? Scrapping it out. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. This wrecks them. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Denies the jump in attempt. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Both fighters are raring to go. Brushes that off and keeps going. With super arts into play, it puts more fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales.
What's wrong? Get up!
Jumps! Ooh, what a smart throw. This may turn into a big chance. Oh, here we go. Player 2 in with the crossover. Noticeable life lead is a cup used as their drive gauge. No hesitation or regret. Hit them with that NSFW. Wait, what? Are they actually dead? Oh, so close. Are you serious? That comeback was unreal. We just saw this fighter play out of their goddamn mind there. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Barely blocks the jump in. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Player 1 chases them down. All right. Player 1 adds a little super juice into this. What a finish. Great lead in the life gauge there. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Medium kick hits them with a stopping block. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? A quick breather. Blocks it. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Scrapping it out up close. Jumps, tries to act quickly but whips the attack. Brushes that off and keeps going. Noticeable life lead. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Medium kick hit. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Player 2 with the rhythm, owning that space. Finds the target. They're in range. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Hunter counter on the action. There's a burn, comes off the tank and scores the win. That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in the fight.
comes a new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? They don't score the punish counter, but still get a nice hit in. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Checks with the projectile. Counter hit throw there. Knockdown. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Down to the wire. The move whips and they get nailed with a punish counter. Takes the chance to hurt him. Oh! They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. Nice! Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Solid throw tag. Player 1 got completely shut out that round. Can they make a comeback? Solid combo. Scrapping it out up close. Denies the jump in. Ooh, brushes that off.